Hi guys. Sorry this video is so late. I know I was supposed to make it like maybe on Monday and now it's Thursday, but this week has been really super hectic for us. I've had to help out a lot with our business, so I've been up there every day for probably the last couple of weeks, helping my husband uh, get things under control and making sure everything's running smoothly. We're trying to train an employee right now too, so yeah, that's been pretty crazy. But better late than never, right? So I'm going to go ahead and squeeze this one in real quick before I head back over there for another long day. Um, but before I get into my week 7 pregnancy vlog, I want to go ahead and touch on something else. I received an inquiry recently about my opinion on circumcision. And so I'm just going to touch on that real briefly. I could elaborate more on it, but that would probably take too much time. So if anybody's interested, I'll make a completely separate video for that. But the short version is, no, I do not agree with it. I would not do it to my own child. And yeah, that's the short version. As much as I really want to go into it more, I'm not going to do that right now. But I don't agree with it. I wouldn't do it. And yeah, that's that. So on to the pregnancy. Week 7. I was 7 weeks on Monday. And wow, physically, with my first pregnancy, I didn't suffer any type of morning sickness whatsoever. With this pregnancy, however, for about a week, maybe a week and a half, I think it started right after I made the last video. Yeah, so it's been about a week and a half now that I have been nauseous from waking in the morning until I go to sleep at night, completely regardless of whether I eat or not, what time I eat, what type of food I eat, it doesn't matter. I have been sick the entire time. It has been so miserable. Never so much to the point where I had to actually vomit. I don't know if that's a lucky thing or not. I almost feel like if I had ever reached that point, I might have experienced some type of relief afterwards. But yeah, nauseous from the second I wake up until the second I go to bed at night. It is horrible. The last couple of days, actually, I haven't really been experiencing that so much. And so I'm hoping that it was just a brief thing that has kind of passed now, and I can move on to the rest of my pregnancy and not be miserable anymore. My exhaustion seems to be getting a little bit better also, thankfully. And my mood is still not exactly crazy yet. Hopefully that won't happen. I'm beginning to think more and more that the reason that I was the way I was with my first pregnancy is had a lot to do with outside factors. But I have been, my patience is really lacking a lot, and I'm much more easily frustrated now, and kind of almost depressed. Just hard to be in a really good mood, especially this early on. Like, I know I'm pregnant, but it doesn't seem real, so it's hard for me to even really be excited about it because it's almost like I can't really tell it's there, and I'm just really waiting for my belly to start growing so everything can become a little bit more real. We're gonna see our prospective midwife for the first time on Wednesday, so in 6 days, and hopefully we'll get to hear the heartbeat then. I will be just over 8 weeks. So I'm hoping that that's late enough. And then maybe that can make everything a little bit more real for us. So I can't decide if I'm going to go ahead and hold off on my next video until after we see the midwife, or if I'm going to make it before and include that in the 9-week video, but we'll just have to wait and see. Let's see, what else? Not a whole lot else really going on right now that I can think of. Oh, yes, Aria. I don't know if anybody else has experienced anything like this, but my daughter, who is 16, almost 16 and a half months now, her behavior has changed dramatically since I got pregnant. And I know I've heard a lot of times like, oh, kids know, when another one's on the way. And I wasn't ever too sure about that, and I'm really starting to buy into it now because her behavior is just so dramatically different. She throws temper tantrums like really frequently, multiple times throughout the day, and she is super clingy. She's nursing a lot. She nurses all the time. Which also brings me to mention that my milk supply is doing just fine. But she is nursing a lot. She's nursing a lot more throughout the day than she had been before, and she is, again, nursing through almost the entire night again. So that's been kind of rough. I've been losing a lot of sleep that way. And so, yeah, things with her have been pretty difficult. I'm hoping that gets better pretty soon. Hi, baby. But anyways, yeah, I can't really think of anything else right now. I'm sure that there's probably a lot more I could talk about, but I probably should be getting out of here anyway. So if I think of anything else, I will just add it to the next video, which hopefully I'll be making it the first part of next week. All of this should sort of die down at the shop at the end of this week, so I'm hoping to go ahead and make another video starting Monday. So be expecting my 8-week video probably between Tuesday and Wednesday. And I guess that'll be it for now. So see you next week.